Morning, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It's Wednesday morning, a wonderful, wonderful payday. Wednesday morning here at Team Effort Network. Family, as you know, we are a company that has been proven. We have been in the market for 13 years. Paychecks have gone up every Wednesday, non-stop for the last 12 years. And we'll continue to go on and on and on. Yes, we have a new division, 10 Team at the Network, our natural vitamin sprays, but our sister company, My Video Talk, has been in the market for 12 years. And that same compensation plan that has made so many other people so very wealthy is the same compensation plan that's even better that we have in Team at the Network. So, family, are you at the right place, at the right time, with the right product, and the right company? Of course you are. You know you are. We're not going to shut down like some of the other companies we keep hearing about. I think in the last couple of months, there's just some companies that are just shut down, have taken the money and run. You'll never have to worry about that happening here on Team Up the Network. We're a proven company with a proven product, with a proven compensation plan, and testimonials just keep coming and coming and getting better and better. Well, you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, where you will hear things that's going to move you from fact to faith to action. This is your host, Pastor Speak Down, along with our business partner, Pastor Joe Wafer. The line is open, family. Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling it from?
Good.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, you got peace and quiet.
Welcome, family, to the Team Effort
Good morning.
Lifestyle Call. The line is open. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Wendy from Sacramento.
Wendy from Sacramento. How are you, Wendy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing my walk and I'm going to start listening to this conference call. I'm ready.
Oh, Wendy, I see your posts all over Facebook. You're doing a great job on Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome. It's good to have you this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Don
Wendy.
Joseph in Reveal, California.
Donald Joseph from California. Boy, California represents this morning, family. Welcome, Donald. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful. We had a powerful event last night in Sacramento.
Oh, my goodness. What happened, Donald? What happened?
Oh, Wendy Lopez blew it up. That's what it was.
That's how Wendy's on with us this morning. Nobody got any sleep, huh?
Nobody.
This ain't the time. This ain't the year to sleep. I'm telling you, no one's going to get any sleep this year. I've been trying for the last 2 days. It don't work.
We'll sleep later.
Come on, family. Who wants to listen? Go right here and introduce yourself.
Well, this is a Don put extra B-boost, and he was make us laugh all night last night.
I think that's exactly what he did. We have B-boost and cell energy and vitamin D and everything. We just can't sleep. There's too much good news to share.
Yeah.
Well, keep it coming, family. With us, go right ahead. Call your name.
It's Anthony from Odenton, Maryland.
Hey, Anthony, how are you, sir?
I'm well.
Good to hear you this morning, Anthony. Well, let me thank each and every one of you for dialing into this morning. You heard what Wendy said. I think we have too much of that B-boost. There's just no way in the world we can get any sleep with all this good news that we have to share. I have literally, family, no kidding, I've really been trying to get some rest for the last couple of days because I've been going nonstop. There's just too much good things on. And it's just impossible right now. It's impossible. I'm okay with that because we got to look. I went to check my phone last night, 12 o'clock last night. I get a call, and this call was like, it was like it was noonday. Pastor Teresa and her sister Johnny out. They said they're out looking for people to tell about the vitamin sprays. They're just excited and pumped up middle of the night. I'm looking for people to tell about those vitamin sprays and those vitamin sprays. That's what we're all saying. We just cannot relax right now. There's just too many good things. Too many people need to hear what's happening in 10. This is a wonderful movement that has taken place, and it's up to us to get the word out, to get everybody to be a part of what's happening in Team Effort Network. I want to, at this time, Pastor, I'm going to bring you on right now because I forgot to give the new speaker code. So let me get that to you. Pastor Del Way, but can I bring you on to take over right here, sir, while I get the new speaker code? Yes, for today.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you?
All right. Good. All right. Go get her because we need her today.
I'm getting her right now.
Well, welcome to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, everybody. We're excited to be on the call today. It is, for most people, it is hump day, but for us, it is payday. So I'm excited to be here on the call today. Looking forward to my check today, and hope you guys are looking forward to yours as well. And it's a good thing to know that we have a company that for 12 years have been paying out commissions every Wednesday for 12 years. That is a feat in this industry that is hard for many other companies to be able to do. As you know, many companies go out of business in network marketing in the first couple years, with 85% of them going out by the fifth year. So to be able to pay out commissions every single week for 12 years means that we're doing something right. We may not be doing everything right, but man, I tell you, the biggest thing that you want to know is that you're going to get paid and you're going to get your product. So you're getting your product, you're getting paid. Those are the biggest things that you can be concerned about right now, and I'm glad to know that we have a system in place that has helped us to be able to do that. Mel and Amy set out a goal in 2002 when they launched this company, Team Effort International, our parent company, to change people's lives. And they talked about our number one product being changing people's lives. And they have done that around the world with over 72 countries in our sister division open, as well as over 460,000 plus representatives around the world. We are poised in this new division right now to go in unprecedentedly to be able to open up markets because of the relationships that we have already. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right product. I'm telling you, the testimony yesterday from Pastor Teresa, I mean, goodness gracious, guys. You guys, oh, my Lord. If you didn't get that call, you need to go back and pull that call up. Here's for Whitener posted that call. Pull that call up. It is phenomenal. It's amazing. It'll just make you want to go talk to people and share your story with people that you see hurting. So we're really excited about where we are today, and we're looking forward to today's call because I know it's going to be just as powerful. Pastor D, you back?
Yes, sir, I am, Pastor Dale. This is some great stuff. We're learning some wonderful, amazing things every day, family. You got to look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Do you notice that healthy person looking back at you? I mean, aren't you feeling better this year because of these vitamin sprays? And every Wednesday we bring on this powerful woman that just comes to really do a nice, wonderful breakdown on different conditions that the body is attacked with and how these vitamin sprays can help in that area. You heard Pastor Teresa's testimony yesterday. Amazing. So these vitamin sprays are doing something incredible. So I'm always excited to bring to the call every Wednesday. She's so uploaded with so much knowledge and wisdom on the sprays. I can't wait every week to hear what she has to share. So let's welcome to the call Miss Shakina Day. Shakina, are you there? Shakina, did you make it in? Shakina, did you make it in? And if you're muted out, just star 6 to unmute. Shakina. Okay, let me tell Pastor, if you're still there, I can try to reach out to her. I know I did get the information to her, but she may be having a little issue getting through.
Okay, I'm here. How are you?
There we go. All right.
There we go. There we go. So good to I forgot the code change, that's what I'm telling you. And that's something right there. But I'm glad that you made it through.
Yes, I'm here.
well. I was just saying how we're just so excited about all the wonderful news that you bring us each week on the vitamin sprays and the different conditions that the body's faced with and how the sprays help in that area. You know, it really kind of blew me last week when you talked about just back pain, you know, the severeness of back pain coming from lifting up things improperly or not setting properly, and how that can lead to you being on a medical disability list because of back pain, and how the sprays can help with that. So I'm excited to hear what you're going to share today. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Ms. Shakia Day.
Okay. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about, last week I spent a little time on, joint and back pain and, things that we can do to actually help ourselves and how the sprays can actually help us with in a lot of those areas. Today I want to speak briefly about sugar and the consumption and also the effects of sugar on our body. So pretty much, basically, the average American consumes approximately 130 pounds of sugar a year. Now, that's a lot, 130 pounds. A lot of people weigh less than that. So just thinking about, okay, you're consuming just as much as you weigh. And pretty much that's about 22 teaspoons a day. Now, this is something that's being recorded by the American Heart Association. So these are facts that's put out there, and this is actually how much, we're consuming all of the time, and we may not even know, may not even be aware of the different things that we're consuming that contain so many sugars. There was also another study that was done in the Journal of American Medical Association, and people that consume sugar the most have the biggest spike in bad cholesterol, and also they have a lower good cholesterol. I'm sorry, you may hear my little baby in the background crying, but lower cholesterol. And so just knowing that plays a major part in knowing, okay, we need to make some major changes in in what we're consuming on a day-to-day basis. Basically, what we should be consuming, a woman average consumption the recommended consumption of sugar should be about 6 teaspoons a day. So 6 teaspoons, that's about 100 calories per day. And for a man, it's about 9 teaspoons or 150 calories a day. So typically, say for instance, that you have a soda. A lot of people drink sodas. I have like a Dr. Pepper sitting here. And just looking on the bottle, just for one serving, it's 40 grams of sugar. Now, let me give you an example. 35 grams of sugar is actually 8 teaspoons. Okay, that's 8 teaspoons, 8.75 teaspoons. Now, for a man, remember the recommended dosage is 9 teaspoons a day. For a woman, it's 6 teaspoons a day. So if you're drinking one serving, and one serving is 12 ounces, if you're drinking one serving, women, we've already met our max for that day, that recommended, dosage for that day. We've already went over that because that's 8 teaspoons, and this contains 40 grams. So just thinking about that, we need to start exactly looking at as to, okay, what are we consuming that's taking up that we're eating that's containing all of these sugars. And a lot of times the most things that we eat that contains the sugars are things that we drink, our beverages. They're going to be high in sugar. Also, breads. A lot of our carbs that we're consuming, anything that's processed, a lot of those things are high in sugars. But if we're not knowledgeable and we may not even know, we're not looking at the label, or we are just looking at, okay, this is a fruit juice, cranberry juice, 100% vitamin C, but guess what? It contains 28 grams of sugar. That's a lot in one serving. And usually a person will drink maybe, and this is 8 ounces is one serving. So if you have one person drinking 3 cups, you've already consumed well over the amount that you should for that day in just this drink alone, in just some cranberry juice. So also, just remember just to keep that in mind, because sugar plays a major part in a lot of disorders and diseases that we have and that we're experiencing on our day-to-day lives. Some of the effects of sugar, it causes fat storage in the body and also buildup of fat storage in the liver. Now, that can cause major damage. Remember we talked about a couple of weeks back how a lot of fat around the organs in the midsection can cause so much damage to your internal organs, which is called the visceral fat. The visceral fat is the fat that's surrounding your organs in your midsection. So if you're having that fat in your midsection, that can cause a lot of other disorders and diseases in your body, cardiovascular disease, heart attack, strokes, liver disease. All those different types of diseases come into play when you have sugar, an increase of sugar in the body. And guess what the sugar is doing? It's causing that fat storage, that fat buildup in your body. But luckily, you have a product that can actually help with that, and that's the Slim, because basically what it does, it targets the fat. It tells your body to actually help you burn that stored fat and burn all of those and the fat that's stored and burn the fat that you're eating and consuming on a day-to-day basis. Because, of course, basically what your body does, it needs carbohydrates, and it needs the food and the protein and the fiber. Everything that you eat, we need that for energy. And basically your body turns that into glucose. And your glucose is what your body uses to as fuel for energy. So if you don't have glucose in your body, you're not going to have enough energy to go throughout the day. But the problem is what we're consuming. So we can consume, there's also called simple carbs and they're called complex carbs. Now, simple carbs convert your food into sugar or glucose very quickly. Complex carbs convert your food into sugar a lot slower. So things that are simple carbs may be something that is like candy or maybe your white rice or something of that nature, because pretty much what it does, it converts the sugar into glucose quickly. So therefore you may get a spike in energy and then later on down the line in a couple of hours you may crash. Whereas a complex carb, it's going to prolong, it's a slower release, so it converts into sugar a lot slower. So therefore you have a prolonged, your energy span is spread out throughout the day. So that's why it's a good thing to eat consistently throughout the day, so that way your glucose level can remain steady and stabilized throughout the day. So that way you won't have the up and down fatigue feeling, the tiredness and all of that. Now, another thing that sugar affects is sugar plays an effect on heart disease and stroke. And heart disease and stroke are the leading cause of death among people with type 2 diabetes. Okay? So just knowing that alone, 65% of those deaths come from people with type 2 diabetes. And guess what? Type 2 diabetes is preventable. How can it be prevented? It can be prevented by eating right, reducing that sugar intake, So a lot of times we don't even eat enough. That's the problem. We may eat 1 or 2 times a day, and we're not eating enough. And then we're not eating enough of the right things. We're not eating a protein, we're not eating a carb, and we're not eating a fiber in every meal. We need to have a balanced diet in order to keep that balance throughout our body so our bodies can work efficiently. Another sugar is high fructose corn syrup. Now, high fructose corn syrup is one thing that I've tried to keep my children away from, because I found in their activity and how they respond, when we started changing their diet and what they were consuming and taking the high fructose corn syrup out, making sure a lot of the juices that you may not even think contain high fructose corn syrup, even the foods like a Nutri-Grain bar or like a granola bar, some of those things contain high fructose corn syrup. So I recommend that you look at the labels, we have to look at what we're feeding our children, because what we're feeding our children comes into play. A lot of the different diseases or, disorders or ailments that we're suffering with comes from the things that we're actually putting inside of our bodies, such as, children that are diagnosed with ADHD, all of those different things. I've noticed a change. We've noticed a change in our oldest daughter when we started taking out no Hawaiian punch. We just started taking out reducing a lot of the sugars, no candy, all of that. And we noticed a dramatic change in her because of we reduced the sugar intake in her diet and in our children's diet as a whole. In 1997, there was a study that was done, and Americans spent $23.1 billion in the candy industry. That is a lot. In the candy industry. In candy alone. $23 billion? Okay. Now, $54 billion, because they spent so much money on the candy industry, guess what? The dental bills increased $54 billion a year. $54 billion a year on dental bills alone. That's not including other medical bills. That's just dental, And, candy is not good for our teeth. It's not good for our bodies, any of that. And that says a lot. Okay, if we're spending $23 billion on candy, if they're making $23 billion in America alone on candy, that's a problem. Because candy and sugar can cause so many problems and ailments. That's why we're having all of these problems. We're having type 2 diabetes. We have all these other ailments. We're having issues with our children being able to focus, being able to settle down, not being overly hyperactive. All of these things are associated with this increase of sugar. And we have to take heed of that and make sure that we're doing the right things for our body. A lot of times, like I have a cousin, she has like a gummy addiction. She's addicted to gummy bears, gummy worms, anything that is a gummy. She has to have. And I've noticed, after sitting down talking with her, several times, it's like, look, okay, this is not good. That's not healthy. Even to the point where, now she's on the sprays. And I don't even think she's eating the gummies anymore because she's on the sprays. That has helped, suppress her appetite with the Slim and all of that. So that's an excellent thing. But we also have to get into the point where, okay, why shouldn't we consume this sugar? Why is the sugar so bad for us? Because we have these cravings all of the time that, okay, I have to have this sugar. I have to have this sweet. I have a craving of this or that. But I challenge everyone on this call today, or anybody who's going to listen to this call, I challenge you to go on a 2-week challenge. That is to reduce your sugar intake, increase your water intake, change what you're eating, increase, if you need something to eat that sugar sweet, okay, eat an apple instead, eat a banana instead, change what you're eating, reduce the things that you're eating that's processed, that has to go through so many processes, and change that. Get something that's natural, one ingredient, that's the key. Try to eat things that contain one ingredient. Chicken, that's one ingredient. Broccoli, that's one ingredient. A potato, that's one ingredient. Those things, those are one ingredient. So the process for that is reduced because it contains only one thing. So I challenge everyone to do that. For 2 weeks, strive to do that. Consume things that contain only one ingredient. And then see how you feel. You'll begin to feel more energetic. You'll begin to feel more vibrant. You'll have more energy. Eat 3 to 6 meals a day. That's 3 major meals and then snacks in between. And when you're snacking, snack on things like nuts, apples, fruits, vegetables, carrots, broccoli, those things like that. And I promise you, after those 2 weeks, and include your sprays. Include those in with this 2-week challenge, and you will see a major transformation in your life. I mean, to the extreme. Those of you who are trying to lose weight, definitely reduce the sugar intake as much as possible. Increase your water intake. Eat a lot of protein. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Because a lot of times, we're all human. My thing is, I always, if I find myself like craving something sweet, first thing I'll grab is a banana because I know it's very sweet to me. I'll grab a banana. If that doesn't work, I'll grab an apple. After a while, that craving will go away because I've satisfied it. But I know if I've satisfied it with something that's nutritious, something that's going to benefit my body, something that has nutritional value. It's not just going to store and has no use other than just storage, fat storage. Those are the things. And, that's why I like Slim so much, because it helps people, those who are trying to lose weight. Eating the wrong food helps you gain weight, but it's eating the right food that's going to help you lose the weight. So it's your choice on what you want to do. Do you want to eat right, or do you want to eat however you feel, or eat however? You're not going to reach the goals that you want to obtain, especially if you have, fitness goals that you're trying to reach. We have to understand that, fitness, being healthy and fit, 80% of that is what we consume. The other 20% of that is exercise. 80% is what we're eating. And that's what a lot of us don't get sometimes, because a lot of times we go on a diet, we binge, we don't eat enough, and we lose weight, and then turn around a couple of weeks later or months later, we gain it all back. Okay, the problem with that is we're not eating, we didn't make a dramatic change in the lifestyle. It was just a short period of time where we wanted to, say, well, we're just going to eat this and for this short period of time, and then I can go back to eating. No, we have to change. It's a lifestyle change. And after you make that lifestyle change, when you try to go back to eating something that's not good and healthy for you, trust and believe, your body is going to let you know that, oh no, this is not what I want. This is not what I need, because you're going to have stomach pains. You may feel nauseous, whatever the case may be. Like the other day, we ate a pizza and I ate a slice. I only ate one slice and I got so sick. I was so sick. Literally, I didn't even go to work yesterday because I was so sick from that slice of pizza. And I had to realize, this is processed food, number one, what I just consumed, because there's so many things that, make up this pizza, and my body just rejected it. For a whole day and a half, I was down. My husband was down, and that shone, a light just shone on me, really, it's really that serious. We have to really take in consideration, we have to take care of ourselves, because at the end of the day, these companies are out here to make money. They're just out here to make money. So a lot of things that they're putting in the foods, they're going to try to find the cheapest route that's going to be more affordable to them so they can make the highest profit. But we have to remember, what's best for us? Sometimes we may have to pay a little bit more, for the things that are healthier, which is sad, but it's true. We may have to pay a little extra more, but at the end of the day, my life is priceless. I can't be replaced. My life can't be replaced. My children can't be replaced. My husband can't be replaced. So those are the things that, we really have to take into consideration. Sugar can cause so many different things in the body, and sugar feeds every cell in our body. Every cell in our body, including cancer cells. So that goes to show, sugar can increase the growth of cancer cells. How can it increase the growth of cancer cells? Because we're gaining weight, the lack of exercise, the increase of the visceral fat. All of those things can come into play when we're talking about sugar. If we have to eat sugar and consume sugar, consume things that are more natural, like honey, agave nectar, maple syrup. Those are things that are more natural, and, that we can actually consume. Another thing is glutamic acid found in vegetables, which is basically amino acid. Basically, when B vitamin complex levels are declined in the body, GA is not processed. And pretty much basically sleepness, it can cause sleeplessness in the body, as well a decrease in the ability for short-term memory function. So basically, sugar can cause a decrease in this amino acid, which can cause short-term memory function because it's causing a decline in the B vitamin complex, So that's why it's so important to supplement. That's why it's so important because remember, we're not going to contain everything we're not going to consume everything we need from the foods that we're eating. So that's why it's important that we spray daily, B boost. That's why it's important. We have the B3, the B6, B12. It helps with memory function. It helps with depression. It helps with vision. It helps with diabetes. Okay? Super 10, it helps with inflammation. Sugar can cause inflammation in the body. Those are all of those cardiovascular diseases, such as heart attacks and strokes. So Super 10 is very important because it contains all those antioxidants, the maqui berry, the goji berry, the ossi berry, the 5-HTP, the ionic minerals, all of those things in our body to help detox our body and also help with inflammation in the body. Cell energy, because it contains the glutathione. It contains the resveratrol. It contains alpha-lipoic acid. And I like the glutathione and the cell energy because, what it does for the body. The cell energy is so powerful because it can help with the immune system. It can help with cancer, because of what it does. It targets those free radicals and helps your body fight against those free radicals, and the free radicals is what pretty much causes the cancer in the body, because the free radicals aren't dying off. And when you don't have those cells dying off, then that's when cancer is formed, when those free radicals do not die. So that's why cell energy is so important because that glutathione and that alpha-lipoic acid work together to get rid of those free radicals in the body. Also, the D power, it helps with asthma, diabetes, dementia, hypertension, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease. All of these things play a major role in making sure that we stay healthy. These sprays have been life-changing to myself and my family. And I've been so adamant about reaching out to so many people across so many different states because I know people in every state, well, not every state, but just about every state, a lot of states, especially in the Southeast region. And, that's what it's about. It's about reaching out to people and helping people, find out, their needs, educating them about their health, letting them know that these products can actually help you, reach your goals that you're trying to reach, whether if you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to, you don't want to be on high blood pressure medicine, or you're trying to decrease your blood pressure, or you don't want to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So these are some of the things, or you don't want to be depressed, or you're tired of your your inflammation that's happening, occurring in your body. These things, there's so many things that can play a part in what we can do to make changes in our bodies. Supplementation, exercise, and what we're consuming. Those are the three things that are going to change, that are going to help us make changes in our healthy lifestyle. But we have to sacrifice. We have to make the decision to whether or not, okay, do I want this? Do I want this bad enough? Is this a want or need? Me wanting this candy, is this a want or need? Me wanting to eat this piece of pie or cake or Debbie cake or drink this soda, is this a want or need? It's a want. What does your body need? Your body needs nutrition, and some of the things that we're consuming has no nutritional value. And so we always want to think about that. Reach out to people. Let them know. We have sprays that can help you. We have sprays that can help curb your appetite. We have sprays that can help you lose weight. We have sprays that can help you relax, help with inflammation, help with high blood pressure. We have sprays that can help with those things. So reach out to those people. No matter what, if you don't get a phone call, if you can't reach them, continue to follow up, continue to follow up, continue to follow up. Because one day you will get in contact with them. And one day you will be able to talk with them. I remember a couple months back, I went to South Carolina and did a presentation. And this was actually when I first started the business. And a pastor there, she spoke with me and she wanted to know more about the business. Shortly after that, I kept trying to follow up with her. I kept missing her. We kept missing each other. She didn't have a voicemail set up, so I couldn't leave a message. Didn't have her email, just had her phone number. And, I kept trying to follow up with her, and I would always miss her. And something told me yesterday. I was just driving in a car, and I have actually phone book with all of, specifically just for my clients and, potential, business partners. And I called her. Something told me to just call her. I called her. Guess what? I reached her. But guess what? First, I had to leave a message because she didn't answer. And then I was like, okay, well, wonderful. At least she had a voicemail set up. And so she called me right back. And she said she was busy at the time. She was going to call me back. About an hour later, she called me back. She said she almost forgot to call me back, but she did call me back. And we spoke briefly. And she was so excited about it. And she wanted me to come down to Louisiana and do a presentation for her. So just by that one phone call, even though it took almost 3 months for me to follow back up with her and to actually reach her, that determination that I had and consistency that I had, I was able to finally reach her and schedule a TTP for her and a few more other people. So I recommend everybody, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Motivation is what gets you started, but it's a habit that keeps you going. So we have to create it. We have to keep that motivation, but guess what? We want to get started, but then we want to make it a habit. So that habit becomes a habit. And once a habit is formed, it's hard to break. And that's what we want to do. We want to create that habit to where we're always following up with people. We're always reaching out to people. We're always letting people know, okay, these sprays can be life-changing. People with dementia have seen improvement in their health. People who've wanted to lose weight have seen improvement with their health. People who've been sick with the flu, whatever the case may be, have seen improvement just by using these sprays. Consistency is the key. And create your habits. Create positive habits that continue to grow. Continue to grow for the rest of your life. And so I'm just going to end with this. I'm going to make the rest of my life the best of my life. So make the rest of your life the best of your life. Do the best you can every day to make your life the best that it can be. Thank you.
Wow. Shakia, thank you so very much. As you can hear, Shakia is so very passionate about sharing the benefits of taking the vitamin sprays, of staying healthy, of staying fit, of living a long, healthy, and a prosperous life. And this is the lifestyle that's being offered here in Team Effort Network. Thank you for all the extra information that we got in regards to sugar. I know that we're aware of that, the danger of sugar, but it's always good to hear it from an expert, because we sometimes grab that soda, consume it anyway, knowing that we've done some damage to the body. But I didn't know that only 6 teaspoons a day is the recommended amount for women. Just 6 teaspoons of sugar a day is safe, 9 for men. We're consuming much more than 6. So thank you, Shakia, for making us aware of that and bringing it to our attention to just give us better health. I'm going to bring in Pastor Del right here. Pastor Del, are you there to add anything? Any questions for Shakia before we let her go?
No, I tell you, it's always awesome to just kind of hear the facts again. As you said, many of the facts we know, but, faith comes by hearing and hearing. You got to keep hearing this stuff. Yeah. You got to keep hearing it before you can take action. Because sometimes you hear it, that's some good information, but you don't really hear it. And the more that we can present it, the more your ear gates can hear it, the more we can start taking action and start changing. And I know for sure, when you have children who are already challenged with different things, you got to really focus on their diets, because a lot of times the diet that they're eating contributes to their behaving bad or their conditions getting worse. And so we have to be really, really on it to make sure that we're doing all we can do as parents to make sure that our kids are having the right foods in their system. Now, when they leave the house, they're going to do what they want to do, but when they're at home, make sure they're getting the right thing. So, Shakina, thanks again, as always. Wonderful, wonderful, powerful Wednesday.
You know what? Another thing that really kind of blew me when she said $23 billion. $23 billion was spent in the candy industry. Was that last year, Shakina? Was that like in 1 year? $23 billion in 1 year?
Yes, that's 1 year.
That is ridiculous. I mean, it kind of makes me sad, because society knows the danger, the damage that sugar does to the body, and but they know that the increase it brings to the medical industry. So, it is up to us to really get the wisdom, the knowledge, and to apply it and take charge of your own health and not fall, submissive to that. It's just so sad. Like Pastor Del said, we have to be responsible for our children's behavior. And maybe it is what they're eating. Maybe it is what they are consuming that's keeping them from staying focused in school or making them hyper. And the result of that, what is that Ritalin, that medication? I don't want to go to another subject, but so many children are on medication because they're told by their teachers they can't pay attention in school. They don't really need medication. They just find to get off of that cereal that they're consuming every morning and drinking it down with a soda or juice that got 40 grams of sugar in it. They just get them some vitamin D and some B boost and see the difference right there. Shakia, thank you so very much for bringing all this to our awareness. I hope that we've all heard it. We're going to take action, apply it, share, so people can know. Get them on the call so they can learn firsthand themselves the wonderful information that's being shared here on the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. We are going to go to Atlanta, Georgia now to one-star Kevin Vaughn with our quote for today. Kevin, are you there?
Touchdown, Pastor. Touchdown by Shakina Day. Hope you can hear me. How y'all doing out there? Incredible, Pastor Lee, Pastor Dale. Thank you so much for this awesome call and opportunity with you. Shakina, off the chain, boy. You definitely hit a home run today and a touchdown today, so thank you so much for that. What a great business. Thank you, Melanie, Mr. Gill, thank you so much. I'm glad we were in that secret meeting. I tell you that much. I'm glad we were invited to the secret meeting. Woo! I tell you, incredible. And like Shakina said, guys, we got states opening up every week. We're excited about that. And I tell you, we're going to have calls on the hour, every hour on the hour from each state, probably each city real soon. So I'm excited about that. Hey, let's get to the quotes of the day. Hey, guess what the phrase today is, Shakina? The phrase today is be persistent. Woo! You guys be persistent today. Please be persistent today, because this is where you need to be. Hey, our first quote of the day, Pastor Shakina, is the greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. Oh, I love it. You don't even have to say nothing, man. You just show them that new Mercedes, that new Beamer. Matter of fact, 5 or 6 of those in your driveway will explain everything, won't it? I love it. Hey, Bill Bradley says, ambition is a path to success. That's what Shakina will talk about today. Persistence is the vehicle you drive in. That was Bill Bradley, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Orrin Woodward says, it's not about what you're capable of. It's about what you are willing to endure. Oh, come on, people. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, real quickly, how to develop persistence? The first one is a definite purpose, ladies and gentlemen. I believe you have that purpose. Our purpose is to help people get their health back, ladies and gentlemen, bringing people closer together, backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment. We've got to make this happen, no without a doubt. The number 2 is a definite plan. You got to have a plan. Mel and Amy Gill and Mr. Gill have laid out the plan of action. All we have to do now is follow what Pastor Lee, Pastor Dale have put into action through our team and keep moving forward. Number 3, a mind tightly together against negative and discouraging influences. Matter of fact, my pastor says, just shut it down, Pastor. When you've got negative people or discouraging thoughts come through or whatever, just shut it down quick and keep moving to the light. Keep moving. I love it. The last one, ladies and gentlemen, on how to develop persistence is a friendly alliance. Always hang around people that are going to motivate you, encourage you, and help you follow through on your plan. As Shakina will talk about. You got to follow through. You got to follow up. Just keep on bugging them. Keep calling. Keep following up until they say, just no, don't bother me. But keep following up, because you never know when they'll be ready, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, our last quote of the day, real quickly. Hope you guys are ready for this one. We want you guys to press on. I'm going to repeat it again. Press on. One more time. Press on. Nothing in the world can take the place of being persistent, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you. Welcome to your future. Talk to 20 people today. Keep it moving, Pastor. Back to you.
That's right. Talk to 20 people today. Share. Thank you, 1-star Kevin Vaughn and Family 10 Extravaganza. Ooh, I know you feeling it. I know you feeling excitement. I know you feeling it.
Man.
It's so close.
Woo!
It is so close. It is right before it is at hand.
Woo! It's happening.
I can't wait for that. I get excited when I think about 10 Extravaganza. Family, it's right around the corner. Right on the corner. Get your room. Get your tickets. Be in the house. You don't want to miss it. I'm still wondering. I'm still tossing and turning like a 7-Eleven hot dog. What is this new product? What is the new product Mother Nature going to come up with? They said it's going to be the world's first. The world's first. The world's first. And to market, the world's first to market product. It's transforming. I have an idea what it is. I was telling myself, man, if that's what it is, woohoo, game is over. I can't stop thinking about what this new product is. So anyway, Sam, we're going to find out pretty soon because we're going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, March the 14th to celebrate 10 Extravaganza, our 1 year of changing people's lives and Team Effort Network. Family, also to keep you reminded of the 1 year Power 2 Challenge. 1 year Power 2. Do not let that slip away from your conscience. Some of you have already completed the month of February. Congratulations. You're there. You're only 11 months away from $22,750 a month. This is going to be done in a year, family. You're going to love yourself for it. You're going to love yourself for being persistent, like Kevin said. Being persistent, not quitting, kicking. When you want to quit, you don't quit, you kick. You push through. You make it happen. You make that phone call. You send that email. You post that posting. You get it done whatever way you can because it can be done in 1 year. That's the great thing about it. The plan is given. All you got to do is do it. So we have the 1 year challenge at 2. That's just getting year 2 and helping us to get there 2 every month for this year. And come January 2016, it's done. You're finished. You're going to now go forth helping other people to do the same thing. But look at how many lives you would have changed throughout that year. Keep the 1 year Power 2 challenge before you and your team. Congratulations to L.A. Anderson who did it all in 1 month. He didn't get his in January, but he came in February and knocked it out the ball. So he took you in January, February, all in 1 month. Go ahead, L.A. Anderson. You're making it happen. And many others. I don't know who you know by name, but I know that you've accomplished that. Do not forget February the 21st, Dayton, Ohio. Vicki Soto, Denise Moore, and our very own Pastor Dale going to be in Dayton, Ohio, blowing it up. Get your
that's going to be up the chain.
Go to super10.info to get information to register. Super10.info to register for Dayton, Ohio, February the 21st. These events are leading up to the Big 10 Extravaganza, getting you there. And then come back on the East Coast on February the 28th at the Greenbelt Marriott for another big super event hosted here by Pastor Dell and myself and all the teams on the East Coast. To register for that event, please call our very own executive founding member, Maureen Smith. I'm going to give you her number right quick. Grab a pen. Call Maureen Smith to register for the Super 10 for February 28th at the Greenbelt Marriott. That number is 703-989-6254. 703-989-6254 to register for the big event on the 28th. And these big events, once again, leading up to the 10 Extravaganza, making sure you get your free for the promotion for the month of February. Get your free new business partners on the Diamond Package, and you are going to be at an exclusive dinner with the owners of 10, Papa Sam, Melanie McGill, an exclusive dinner rewarded to you. All those that are LCQ, DCQ qualified, you're already there. You're at the table. And those that are qualified, those that are going in their first month qualification for LCQ this month, you are there. Woo! Thank you, friends, for being here today. Great things happening. Pastor Dale, you got anything to say before we close out?
No, just don't forget, Extravaganza is the 14th of March. You want to get your airline tickets, you get everything ready. We got the hotel for you guys. We blocked off a room at Treasure Island. We'll post something online today so you can get Karen's information. We should get a link tonight, and we'll tell you about that link tomorrow, where you can go on and register for the room. It's $408 for 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, tax included. No resort fee, and it's a great deal. It's right next to the Mirage Hotel. So look for that hotel information. Lock in your room. The rooms are going very fast, guys. We only have 20 block rooms. They're going really fast. So you want to get your information to Karen. All right. So we'll see you on tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, family. Be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Know that you are loved and you are appreciated. Shakira, Dave, thank you once again. Family, go out there and have a blessed day on purpose. God bless you all. Mwah.